In this video, we're going to talk about accompanying one another on our faith journey. Many of us have heard the old saying, give someone a fish and they're fed for a day, teach someone to fish and they're fed for life. Keeping that saying in mind, I'd like to tell you a little story. One day there was a boy who went to a lake to fish. He had been fishing for several hours, but he hadn't caught anything. Then a stranger comes up to him and says to him, "You're doing that wrong." But then the stranger leaves. The boy tries fishing differently, but he still doesn't catch anything. Not long after that, the boy's friend comes up. The boy's friend says, "You're not doing that right, but let me tell you how to do it better." So the boy's friend tells him how to do it better, but he goes away shortly after that. The boy tries fishing in the way his friend described, and he was successful for a little while, but then he fell back into his old way of fishing incorrectly. Not long after that, the boy's brother comes up, and the boy's brother says, "You're not doing that quite right. Let me show you how to do it." So the boy's brother takes the fishing pole and shows him how to fish. But shortly after that, the boy's brother gives the fishing pole back to him and says, "Goodbye and good luck." So the boy, without his brother, tries fishing in the way his brother showed him, but he still doesn't catch anything, so he goes back to his old way of fishing. Finally, the boy's father comes, and the boy's father says to him, "Son, you're fishing in the wrong lake. Come with me and we'll go together to a lake that's filled with fish." Sometimes in our lives, we can be the stranger. Sometimes we can go up to someone and say, "You're doing that wrong," and then we can walk away. Other times we can be like the friend who says, "Let me tell you how to do that right," but then we go away shortly after that. Other times we can be like the brother. We can show people how to do something, but then we go away after that also. Sometimes in our faith life experience, we're not called simply to tell someone they're doing something wrong, or to tell them how to do it right, or to show them how to do it right. Sometimes we're called to accompany someone, to go with them from one place to another in search for an abundance of life. I know if I was that boy, and if someone came up to me and said, "You're doing that wrong," I would have probably panicked. I know that if a friend came up and explained how to do it right, I would have probably forgotten also. I know that if someone shows me how to do something right, I can probably pick it up and remember it a little bit better, but shortly after that I might forget it also and never catch anything. But I know that when someone walks with me, when someone goes with me on a long journey, I can really learn a lot. Not simply by what the person says to me or by what they show me, simply by their presence. But it's not always easy to walk with someone. I know that when I feel called to go with someone on a journey, it's not the easiest thing to do. So on our journeys in life, when we go with someone, one of the things that we should always go with is a prayerful spirit. We should always pray to God to give us the courage to walk with someone, perhaps on their own personal Calvary. I look forward to speaking with you a little more on the topic of spirituality, prayer, and our faith life experience. So please subscribe to this channel to view the next video soon. Pray for me as I pray for you.